Hi everybody. Well, we're approaching Christmas, so I hope that the sight of this doesn't offend you too much. But if you look a little bit closer, you will see that it's not quite a Christmas tree. It has some dollar bills, some American money tied onto it. I wonder if you've ever heard of the phrase, money doesn't grow on trees. And while this is certainly true, my grandmother once decided to use that as a Christmas idea for me, my brother, and my sisters one year. So when I was about 13 years old, growing up in America, my grandmother gave me, my brother, and my sisters, there were 4 children, she gave us each a fake Christmas tree, a bit like this, with 10 $1 bills tied onto it. And it was up to us to decide how we would spend that money. Well, my brother and my sisters spent their money relatively quickly. Meanwhile, I decided that I wasn't going to spend $1 off of my tree for months. So I wonder who you think was wiser with their money. Was it me or was it my brother and sisters? While you think about that, we're going to look at a story, a parable that Jesus told that has to do with money. And do you remember Peter, the disciple and follower of Jesus, who we've been looking at for many weeks? Well, he would have heard Jesus tell this story and many others about how we are to use our money. So have a look at this. A man was going on a journey and called for his 3 servants. He wanted each of them to look after his money while he was away. To the first one he gave 5 bags of gold. To the second he gave 2 bags. And to the third he gave 1 bag, each according to his ability. Then he went away. The servant who had received 5 bags of gold went at once and put her money to work and gained 5 more bags. The servant who had received 2 bags did the same. She put her money to work and gained 2 more bags. But the servant with 1 bag dug a hole in the ground and hid the master's money. When the master finally returned and asked how they got on with the money, they reported back. The first servant said, "I have gained 5 more bags." "Well done," said the master. "I can trust you with many things." The second servant said, "I have gained 2 more bags." "Well done," said the master. "I can also trust you with many things." Then the servant with 1 bag said, "I was afraid of disappointing you, so I put it in the ground." The master was not impressed and said, "You were not faithful with a little, so I cannot trust you anymore." So, was I the wiser one for saving all my dollars on the tree? Well, of course I thought I was, but hopefully that parable gave you a bit of a clue. What Jesus is actually more concerned about is how we use the money that we're given, how faithful we are with whatever amount we have. As we saw in the parable, we all will have different amounts of money, but the most important is how we use it, because actually it all belongs to God anyway. God wants us to put the money that we have to work, which means using it to serve and bless others in a way that's multiplying what we have. So I wonder how you can put whatever money you have to work. How can you use it for good to bless others? Maybe that's even just thinking and praying about what you can give towards the gift day, which seeks to serve and bless the people and projects in our city. Now, what should I do with this dollar?